Hello. Holy crap. I would first of all like to thank the hosts for having me here, for giving me this amazing opportunity. I've learned a lot. I'm about to share something very personal. I would like to share something with you that I've been given. Now, for years, I needed help. I wasn't willing to get help or to accept the help that was handed to me. I did drugs, and I lived my life like it was an action drama movie. I had my own ideas of how the world worked, what I could and could not do, and of course, I expected outcomes that were far from reality. I created my own problems. And an example of this is borrowing money without being able to pay it back. Although, I don't have to be a drug addict to borrow money. What is crazy, though, is taking drugs, not knowing if the dealer had spit in it beforehand. I needed help. And the help has always been available. You see, here in Norway, we have the great institutions that can help, and we have free healthcare. But my biggest problem was that I wasn't willing to quit. When I finally became willing to quit, my life skyrocketed, and holy crap, it went up. I figured out that I wanted to be a cook. I started working on a degree, and I went to these self-help groups to work on my emotions. Sometimes I felt invincible and ready to take on any challenge, learning that I must balance my efforts. And now that we talk about balance, I'd like to tell you what balance means to me. It means that I'm balancing what I should and should not do. It means that I'm balancing my emotions, taking them seriously. Ultimately, balance is about taking care of myself. I'm not talking about putting myself above everyone else, but it is important for me to be satisfied. If I'm satisfied and if I'm grateful, then I'm in balance. As a drug addict, there is no balance. It doesn't occur naturally to me, so I must lay down an effort to find balance. Albeit, I don't strive to find balance every day. Working with it puts me somewhere between completely selfish and self-absorbed in one end, and grateful for life as it is in the other end. The tool I use the most to find balance is so simple. It's been around since I was a kid, but I took it for granted for so many years. And I'm talking about simply picking up the phone and calling a friend. I could spend hours trying to solve a problem or understand an emotion when I could just call a friend and he might help me solve it within 10 minutes. At least I'll have a new perspective. Calling someone is to let other people into my life, not being closed up to fix it myself. And calling someone is to hear what they think, and I can choose whether I want to use that knowledge or not. Generally, it's important for me to call someone I trust. But quitting drugs, I didn't trust anyone, so I had to choose trust. And I chose someone from a self-help group. Now, we didn't start talking about my deepest thoughts and emotions right away. That was weird. So we started talking about the everyday stuff, because anyone could do that. Gradually, our relationship developed to what it is today, over many years, in fact. And now I consider sharing my thoughts and emotions one of my big freedoms in life. Sharing and being willing to change has allowed me to be a different person than I was as a drug addict. I remember a period, a few years in recovery. I was working a nighttime summer job, and I wanted to excel so bad that I stopped going to the self-help meetings because I wanted to get enough sleep. And I ignored my emotions surrounding this workplace. And I thought that as long as I did a good job, everything was fine. Now, I told a friend of mine, Lars, what I was doing, and he told me that I must be careful. I was on a destructive path, and I literally risked my sobriety over a job. And I didn't want to hear that. No, I wanted to hear that I was doing a good job and just to keep on going, right? Not that I should change. I was proud of my work. But after a while, I started feeling bad, and I realized that my friend was right. Lars showed me something that I couldn't see myself because I was so occupied with good results. I guess this shows that even though I've progressively improved my life for the past 3.5 years, working towards balance and living with my emotions, I'm not perfect at all. My name is Alexander, and I'm still nervous. I'm still afraid, unsure, sometimes dissatisfied, and I can still spend a long time dwelling with simple problems. On the other hand, I am improving in most aspects, and none of it would have been possible if I didn't ask for help. Thank you. Okay. Thank you.